Yesterday, I came home from class, sprawled out on the couch, stared at the ceiling, and basked in the fact that I was finally done with midterms. The stress of schoolwork can sometimes be so overwhelming, yet we always seem to get through these mentally challenging times. I'm not sure how you typically get through them, but today I'd like to share with you something that not only gets me through particularly difficult weeks, but in fact enriches my life every day: music. Music has the ability to relax you, to entertain you, to take you to a place far away from the stressors of everyday life. Picture this. You've been writing essay responses for the Communication 280 exam for 2 hours, and you just can't figure out what you want to say next, how to best summarize all of your thoughts. Then, you decide to put on a nice pair of headphones and escape into the sound of your most favorite artist's voice. Suddenly, your thoughts aren't on the 280 exam. In fact, they're not on much of anything. You're no longer in the same mental place you were 5 minutes ago. You listen, take it in, and then return to your writing, feeling refreshed and no longer burdened with writer's block. Mental breaks such as this have helped me get through studying for exams, writing long papers, and stress we encounter naturally as humans. Okay, so music gets us through schoolwork, life, and the stress that comes along with all of that. Something else music does for us, though, is create atmosphere. I was feeling groggy before my morning run the other day, so I turned on my favorite techno beat, and boom, I was ready to go. Last week, I was totally bummed when I found out my bird died, and so I turned on a sad song to get a really good cry out, and within a couple of hours, I was just fine. Another example. I had a bunch of old childhood friends come visit me this weekend, and so naturally we started playing Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Spice Girls, and it so clearly and vividly reminded all of us of the fun times we had together when we were younger. Music has the power to change moods and to create environments, and it therefore has huge potential to enrich our lives. The best part about this is that there's a whole entire world of music for you to explore. You can find what you like, change up what you listen to whenever you want to. Create your own music library with artists that you listen to while you're studying, while you're doing yoga, what you listen to on your walks to class. Music is essentially unending and unrestrained, especially when you consider the fact that people create new music every single day. This brings us to an interesting point: creating music, formally or informally, and the unique satisfaction we get from it. I was once a music performance major, so I certainly understand the experience of practicing, performing, and being satisfied from giving a great performance after putting so much work into it. But not everyone's been trained to play an instrument or been part of a formally organized ensemble. However, they too likely experience the satisfaction that comes with making music. We've all seen that person driving on the expressway, singing to themselves, and having a great time. Perhaps you've been that person. I know I sure have. And I also know that I feel like I've let off quite a bit of steam once I'm done. Another example. A couple of weekends ago, I was on the L in the city, the subway for those of you who don't know, and I was sitting next to this group of guys who were all taking turns rapping. They were rapping about what they did that day, what they were going to do that night, just all kinds of things. They were thoroughly enjoying themselves, laughing, clearly bonding. I was entertained. Other people around were entertained and smiling. Times like these are really magical things, unique to making music with others. Aside from my own personal experiences with music, there's a body of scientific research that provides compelling evidence that music does have benefits for both mental and physical health. As just one example, a team of researchers from McGill University in Canada found that listening to music can improve immune system functioning and reduce stress levels. They also found listening to music to be more effective in reducing pre-surgery anxiety than prescription drugs. Positive effects of music were documented in the management of mood, stress, immunity, and as an aid to social bonding. So my message to you is to do yourself a favor and live today accompanied by the sounds and the benefits that come along with listening to music. Treat yourself to a new album. Explore the new free iTunes Radio. If you've been listening to pop or country music for a long time, treat yourself to a Beethoven symphony or Mozart concerto and see what something completely different has to offer for you. The online world of music makes accessing new artists, songs, and albums so easy to do, so use it to color your life every day. Thank you.